there. Since I'm home alone, I'd like to take the time to discuss something that's been bothering me lately. It's another shitty day out in Winnipeg. It's dark out, it's cold out, and if the lighting's bad, it's because I have my big light bulb on, because bloody dark outside. Okay, anyways. Phobias. Everybody has them. We're all humans. We all get scared of things, and we all have to deal with things. However, a phobia is a heightened fear of something, so it's slightly different, yet still very real. Now, what I'm thinking of and why it's bothering me is because of the fact that it is real. I have certain fears. My family has certain fears. My friends have certain fears. For example, I have them written down here because they're a little hard to say. Lots and lots of my family deals with acrophobia, which is the fear of heights. I have that. I'm not going to lie, I have that. Saurophobia, which is the fear of mice or rodents. I don't like them, but I don't have a phobia against them. And this one's really hard to say. Oh yeah. Ophidiophobia, which is the fear of snakes. Now, I actually like snakes. I like to hold them. I like to pet them. I think they're actually kind of cute. Now, my fear or phobia that I have, which is really bothering me lately because my family thinks it's a joke and I'm constantly being laughed at, which is really not. It's something that I genuinely am scared of, and I'm really tired of being laughed about it. I will admit, it's kind of silly. However, it's not stupid like the fear of long words or something like that. And I know more than one person that has the same thing, that fears the same thing that I do. And what I have is motophobia, which is the fear of moths. And I think they're freaking scary, and I never want to touch them ever. And they scare the crap out of me. I almost am as scared of moths as I am of heights. Okay? I mean, I also have arachnophobia, but everybody has arachnophobia, that's no big deal. Like, bugs don't bother me, except for spiders and moths, okay? Moths, I run out of a room screaming if there's a moth in the room. I don't know why. It just happens. They're creepy and they fly and just, I've had experiences with moths that were not fun. But that's not the point. The point is that it's very, very real that this fear exists, and I'm so tired of being laughed at and being told that it's stupid and to grow up and just live with it, because that's not it. It's something, it's very real that I deal with, because where I'm from, there are lots of moths all the time, swarming around little lights, winter and summer. In the wintertime, they're all over the house, hibernating. In my windows, there's tiny little holes in the window frame for, I guess, ventilation or whatever. And I mean, it only comes through when the window's open. And now that it's summer, I have my window open a lot. So when I'm sitting in here in my room at night, either reading my book with my light on, or I'm on my computer or whatever, moths somehow squeeze into that thing and they fly around. And it freaks the shit out of me. And I run out of my room and I call my dad, and all he tells me is to grow up. My mother tells me that it's stupid, and my family thinks it's hilarious, which it's not. It's genuine fear. So I'm really I'm done with dealing with that. You gotta know where it comes from. It's not something that just, moths. No. One time, I was at summer camp, and we were just chatting before quiet hours outside of our cabin, where, yes, there was moths flying around again, because I was still in Manitoba. There was just not Winnipeg. So these moths are flying around a light. I'm sitting there with my friends, just talking, and all of a sudden, a moth, and I kid you not, I shit you not, this moth was that. It was big. It was fairly large. Flew down my shirt, and it was flitting about, and it was gross. It was the most disgusting feeling I've ever had. So I shook it out of my shirt, and as I'm shaking it out of my shirt, another one comes down. It was a little one though. Another one comes down bounces off my face and hits me in the mouth as I'm going, ah! Ugh! It's so nasty, and I didn't know what to do, and now I have this fear of moths that I'm tired of being laughed at about, and that's all that I want to talk to you about, because it's really pissing me off that I can't be scared of anything, because we should all have that emotion. I know it's a terrible emotion to have. It's not a happy one, but we're humans and we all need to have it, just like we're humans and we all need to cry sometimes and we all need to be angry sometimes. And yeah, we need to be happy sometimes. That's who we are. That's what we do. And we got to learn to use it and deal with it, right? Yeah. That's just my little rant for the day. So